Glass is clearly one of history's most transparent inventions, and is one that we can often barely see. Glass takes many forms, from plain to beautifully ornate. But glass became best dressed when it started getting hard-pressed. Glass was first discovered in the deserts of Egypt, according to some scholars, in about 3500 BC.
Glass is a mixture of sand, silica, sometimes soda ash, and other minerals to create a colorant. And what makes glass glass is heating all those components together.
It wasn't until the 1800s in America that ornate glassmaking became partially mechanized, with the advent of glass press machines like this one. Charles Sable is the curator of decorative arts at the Henry Ford Museum of American Innovation, and he shined a light on glass from the past. What is pressed glass?
Pressed glass is something that was invented in the 1820s in the United States, either in Pittsburgh or New England, we're not quite sure. And what it is using a metal mold like this right here to take molten glass, press it under pressure, and create a vessel like this right here.
Ooh, so that comes out of what sounds like a very hot and dangerous process.
Correct.
Can you show me what would happen?
Yes, I have to wear some gloves because we're touching metal here, and the metal can be affected by the oils in our fingers. With the glass, we don't have to do that. This is the rim. They put it down here. Then a glass worker works on it with a ladle, fills it with hot molten glass. Right. They then put this thing on the top, and they use pressure on a glass mold very quickly to pressure the glass into the mold pattern.
Once it cools, voila. Glass was desirable for its ability to accentuate light in a room, something especially coveted in early America, before electricity. Even imperfections on the surfaces of glass had meaning and aesthetic purpose.
See all these little stipples right in here?
These stipples, which look like beautiful designs,
yes,
they're scalloped here.
They're scalloped. Right? Within them, there's even these tiny little raised dots.
Ah, I mean, it's quite lovely. But these were to sort of cover up the mistakes?
That's what it was intended to do.
And, okay, so they were almost meant as a decorative camouflage.
Correct.
From the decorative camouflage to all of the designs that gave the 1800s new shine, there was also an aspirational quality to pressed glass. It looked more valuable than it really was.
I think that the early customers of pressed glass loved the sort of prismatic effects of the stippled surface, and they said, this looks like cut glass.
I'm guessing that pressed glass made glass more affordable.
It did. Before pressed glass, glassware in American households, and not only just American, everywhere in the world, was very pricey. With pressed glass, glass could be quickly produced and cheaply produced. It didn't take a lot of time to make this stuff. Do you have any favorites here?
Well, I kind of like this goblet. It's almost like a chalice.
It's not. It's a vase. And it would have been on your table, would have been part of a large dinnerware set, and that's what we call hobnail glass, also known to collectors as Thousand Eye.
Whoa, it's kind of trippy, this glass. Because I look into it, and it's hypnotizing me.
And that's why people 150 years ago liked it.